Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Little Miss Recap is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to McBee Dynasty, Cowboy Corner. I'm Amy Archer. I'm your host. I'm here with my little ray of sunshine from the West Coast, Becca. Hi.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. It is no sunshine on the West Coast here today. It is we have the marine layer. It is thick and heavy and low.
Did I tell you what happened to me with the marine layer?
What happened?
Of course I had an encounter with the marine layer. So I went to the West Coast for the first time when I was 40 years old. First time I saw California and the Pacific Ocean. Waited my whole life to get out there. Just wanted to see, because on the East Coast, a sunset over the ocean is not something we're familiar with.
Oh, yeah.
You can kind of cheat it sometimes. Like if you go to Cape May, you're looking over the bay, you can see it, whatever. But I waited. So of course, I could only afford to take like a 3-day trip out there.
Yeah, it's expensive.
And every single day, that freaking marine layer inhibited my view of the sun setting on the Pacific Ocean. It wasn't until we went back, like a couple years later, that I finally saw it.
And what month did you come the first time?
August.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe? Yeah, I want to say it was kind of around now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we went to San Diego.
We actually don't get a summer here in the San Francisco Bay Area until the last week of August, September, and October.
Okay.
But May, June, July, it can be pretty gloomy here. It's just the way the weather works.
Yeah.
Science.
I mean, it's gloomy here 9 months out of the year, so I understand.
Yeah. It will be gloomy today until probably around 2, and then it will fade off, and then we will get a sunshiny afternoon.
Well, we will have, it'll be like Hell's Kitchen here, 90 degrees, 90% humidity until about 2-3 o'clock. Then it will storm. Then it'll be cool for like 5 minutes, and then it will get hot again. There's a spider on my keyboard, like literally just walking across. Okay. All right. So we have a lot to talk about with our Cowboys.
We do.
This episode, I'm going to say up front, this episode, first half, boring as shit. Second half, whoa.
And my tables may have turned. I have a different opinion about every single person.
As the cowboy hat turns.
Yes.
Cole just beating up that hillside.
I'm not crying.
I'm not a pussy. I'm not crying. Oh God. Okay. First you have reporting to report.
Yes.
So go ahead.
So Galena was on Heather McDonald. I do understand she is a controversial person.
Yeah.
So we won't go into her. But what we got from Galena was, I thought, very interesting.
Okay.
So she came to the United States via a 90-day fiance from her first husband.
We knew that in season 1.
Okay, I didn't pick up on that.
I think we heard about that in season 1.
Okay,
I can't remember 100%.
Assumed, but yeah, she fully said. And Galena and Senior, she used to go to his car washes regularly. And
his money laundering? I mean his car washes.
And he just loved how well she kept a car clean, and came up to her, gave her his number, and they were talking / dating before she started working for him.
Okay, that may sound weird to people, but I can absolutely see Timmy being turned down by somebody who keeps their car clean. That's real important to him. I don't know why. It's not to me.
No, that's not. I mean, could it be that he was intrigued as she was bending over vacuuming?
I'm thinking that is more than likely.
Yes.
Yeah, because we've seen his house. I mean, it's clean, but like it's not, white glove territory.
Yeah. He told her that he was fully separated from his wife, and they were not living together.
Lie.
We have learned this season that Christy and him didn't live. They did live in separate houses, which was the demise of their marriage.
Yeah, and on the previews for next week,
Ooh.
they talk about it, and Christy says they were sleeping together for years.
Years.
Ugh.
And after they started dating, Senior was like, Galina, you have an amazing work ethic. You are on time. You know how to put things in folders. You are an amazing employee.
You can work that label maker.
Yes. You know how to make the printer work when it won't work.
Mm-hmm.
And so she started off as a consultant for McBee's.
Okay, does she have any formal business training?
I think she did go to college, and she used to work at a dentist office.
Okay, I'm going to kind of look that up while you're
Yeah.
giving the details.
And at first, she did not know the boys. She didn't meet them. She only worked with Senior. And she believed and trusted everything he said from the day she met him. I don't know what about him screams trustworthy and honest.
Nothing.
But
so AI is telling me, I don't know if this is true or not, because they're calling her Galina McBee, which is not her name. She attended Tarleton State University, earned a bachelor's degree in business, accounting, and finance. I don't think this is her.
Yeah.
I don't think it's her, because it says that she attended some high school here. She didn't.
No.
So I just lied to all of you. So we need BDFs. I'm going to throw this to the BDFs. They'll figure it out. Can you guys let us know if you can uncover that Galina has any kind of formal training in business? Okay.
Besides just keeping a car clean and having a good work.
I mean, I can rock a Google Calendar and a spreadsheet like nobody's business. Should I be a COO of something?
Should you own 10% of the McBees? And the show came about because of Joe Millionaire. The producers just loved the family dynamics. Repeatedly, Galina tells us how handsome and smart Junior is, and that just attracted everyone to him.
I mean, she's not wrong. And we know he has an MBA, correct?
Yes. He went to actual business school. He's pretty smart. Then the Masha information came out.
Oh, boy.
So Galina has known Masha since 2011.
Let me ask you this. How many times did she use the word whore in the interview?
She didn't. Yeah, she didn't.
Okay.
But she said that they had an on-again, off-again relationship. And then once they reconnected, Galina did everything for her. Paid for trips, paid for Christmas for her and her kids. She financially bankrolled her completely. Somehow, behind Galina's back, Masha and Senior started dating. Galina got moved out of the house, and she found out from a stranger that Senior and Masha were dating.
Oh.
And she said that it was about a month breakup, and Masha was behind it all.
Wow.
Galina only wanted to be there for Senior. She loved him. She wanted to be a good partner. She really thought her whole life was wrapped up in this man.
I mean, yeah, we've all been there. I don't fault her. We've all been there. But he was giving her every single possible red flag known to man.
Yeah, but sometimes you're blind.
I know.
Your heart doesn't see red flags.
That's what I'm saying. We've all been there. I don't hold it against her. He's a dog.
He is.
I hate him.
So then the car came up.
Oh boy.
Galina wants proof that she did the damage to the car. There's no proof that she did it. Masha's a known gold digger. And from the moment that Galina became her friend, Masha was hinting that she needed a new car.
Oh.
She actually goes as far to say that maybe Masha damaged her own car to get a new car. And now Masha is driving a new car.
Okay.
Then she meant the chickens came up.
Okay.
And she said, it's a farm. Animals get out. And when did Masha become a chicken lover?
Wow. We have video footage of Galina leaving that door open.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's a farm. Things
a farm.
happen
Things
to animals.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Then Heather McDonald is not always the best interviewer. Mm-hmm. She kind of talks over a lot, and she kind of gets things confused.
Okay.
But then Heather starts going on about how she's so confused why Senior isn't part of the show. Why don't we
Oh,
see
she
more
didn't
of
know about the
Senior?
charges?
I guess.
Okay.
Galena said that she is just focused on the business now. She doesn't care about Senior. She has moved on. But she has a commitment to her daughter, and she kind of slips and calls the boys her boys.
Mm.
And
Okay.
that kind of got called out in the interview. And then she was like, no, just the boys. We also need to stop calling these three grown
Boys?
men the boys. They
Yeah, I
are
agree.
men. Like, she
Are
says she
they?
has
Are they?
she has a great relationship with the boys. They get along well. They are this weird kind of family.
Yeah.
She doesn't get involved in their relationships, but she loves Kacie and Allie. She did say Kacie is a very interesting character.
Oh, okay. All right.
The best part about being on the show is she loved for people to come up to her and recognize her and talk to her.
Yeah.
And she says she confirmed there's 10 episodes.
Oh, good to know.
And it's going to get good. You thought it was good. It's even going to get better. And that's where it ended.
Okay. What was your impression of Galena? Like, did she seem friendly? Was she like, did you like this vibe of her?
I did. There was a hint that you could tell she really does give two fucks about Senior anymore. She has moved on.
Good.
Do
you think she's seeing somebody? What if she's seen Uncle Jimmy?
I think Uncle Jimmy wants to see Christy.
I know, me too. I have that as a note.
I think that she's very wrapped up in the McBees, which makes it complicated. She didn't really go into like how she became into the business or an owner. And as you know, there is somebody from Bravo on the line with them. So I don't know what the parameters of what she could or could not talk about.
Yeah.
I will say that if you're a member of Heather's Patreon, she puts out a Friday episode where she goes behind the scenes of everything that happened this week.
Okay.
So I did sign up to see if she'll talk about Galena.
Look at you going the extra mile, joining Patreons and shit.
Yeah. I got the fact that she did seem happy, but I think she's a liar. I think she did fuck up that car. I think she did let those chickens out.
100% she fucked up that car.
She just kept saying, I want proof. Give me proof.
Right. You can't prove it. Isn't the same thing as I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did like her. I do like Galena.
I do too.
I think she's just in a crappy circumstance with loving a McBee.
It's like an affliction. Loving a McBee. I just, she does the Natalie of putting down other women and the Jasmine, like calling other women whores. I hate that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like in this case, her anger towards Masha is warranted because Masha was her friend.
Yeah.
But most times it's the guy who owes you the loyalty, not the other woman. And she's getting caught up in that, I think.
She did mention that Masha is a known gold digger.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that was probably the worst thing she said about Masha was that around town, everyone knows that she's a gold digger.
They say that about Calah too. And I don't know. Yeah. Guys, just so you know, I'm really sick. So if you hear me like nasally and having issues over here, I got a lot going on. A lot of health. I'm on a health journey. I'm on a healing journey.
Healing journey.
Yeah. Okay. This is McBee. Thank you for your service, by the way.
Of course.
This is McBee Dynasty Season 2, Episode 5, Hurricane Calah. Wouldn't it be Hurricane Cole?
I think that I don't think the producers like Calah. I don't think the McBees like Calah.
Yeah.
I think
I'm starting to switch a little bit on Calah.
I did. Yeah. We'll get when we get to there I did kind of switch on her. Yeah.
So like I said, guys, the first half of this episode was kind of a nothing burger. Kacie and Cole packing for the trip to the Ozarks. He's got a flask in his bag and Casey's kind of telling the camera like, when is he going to grow the fuck up?
Yeah.
Jesse says, for us Midwest folks, the Ozarks is the place to go. We used to have a house here. I have a lot of memories here. And Jesse is riding down in the back seat like a little child with Tegan and Jake. And Tegan is Jake's girlfriend, and she's got a real strong accent.
She does.
They're talking about Steven Jr. and Calah, and she's like, it's like whiplash. I hear one thing and they're back together. It's almost like Tessa's in the car.
It is. I wonder if she's related to Tessa.
Steve Jr. bringing his little guitar. Calah's very excited, as was I.
Me too.
Just going to say that.
On a side note, if anyone wants to have a good Friday night, go on to TikTok. Junior is learning to play the piano.
Oh.
And I watched about no less than 6 hours. No, I'm kidding. He has 1 million views. They're all me.
I'll have to get over there on the tick and the talk.
Yeah.
So Cole is nervous about Calah coming and getting in his face this weekend. And Kacie says, you're just as mouthy as she is, just an FYI. And they have to close caption these two.
Yes.
Yeah. Jesse says Steven Jr. always had women who walked all over him. So maybe that's what he likes. Yeah. Now, what'd you think of this house? Because I thought it was amazing.
Oh, I loved this house. It was gorgeous.
It was like an A-frame right on the
windows.
lake.
Yes. I do have one thing I want to mention. So we hear that Allie is doing a triathlon while everyone's in the Ozarks.
Yes.
And I know that there's been a lot of speculation about the timeline of the show.
Yes.
And when did Allie get pregnant, and was she pregnant, blah, blah, blah. And the baby was born in May, I think.
Yeah.
So I have a thought. Could she have not known that she was pregnant because she's doing triathlons, she's exercising, she's getting ready for a wedding, and maybe that threw off her cycle and she didn't know for a while?
I think it's possible. I mean, I did not know I was pregnant.
Yeah.
But with that lack of information, I was not doing things like triathlons and exercising. I was like out in a bar.
Yeah.
It took me about because I didn't think I could get pregnant. So I had no clue, and I was on the pill.
Yeah.
So it took me about 5 weeks to find out I was pregnant. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. She could be.
So just wanted to throw that out there I know we've had a lot of discussions about the timeline on Facebook and in the Patreon.
Yeah. Cause when was that baby born? Do we know?
I thought it was May, but I could, let me go to the old Instagram.
She got married in October, right?
Yeah. Yes.
McBee babies.
Let's see.
Did you ever get a jump scare when you see Senior holding the baby and he's like right up on the camera? Ooh.
Yes. And when he comes in on my TikTok, I'm always like, ah.
Okay. April 14th. Later this week, we'll be welcoming the second McBee grandbaby into the world. Jesse and Allie are just days away from meeting their baby girl. So early April. Yeah. They got married in October.
So it's right here on her Instagram. Summer Lee McBee, April 17th.
So I'm not good at math, but I think that's only 6 months.
Yeah.
So she was probably pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor thing having to do a triathlon while pregnant. Because we all know the minute you're pregnant, exercise stops.
Oh,
we were just looking for an excuse to stop any kind of futile attempts at exercise.
And she's doing triathlons. So I believe that maybe she didn't know she was pregnant for a while.
She's just a better person than me.
Yeah.
Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit. Because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one to
definitely
chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know what variety.
Yeah,
but
maybe
I feel
he
like
needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom. from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of
Oh.
Luke and Madeline.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi gummies as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-the-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. So, Cole, like I said, is nervous, whatever. Okay. We get to the house. Jesse says, it's been a long time since they've all slept together. And then he tells us Steven Jr. used to hate to sleep alone and would come in and cuddle with him at night.
Come find me. I'm right here.
I'll sleep with you. Calah and Steven arrive and Christy is very nice to them. She hugs Calah. How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Uncle Jimmy shows up. Did he fly there? Did he land the helicopter in the yard? I'm convinced he did.
My notes are, Uncle Jimmy has legs. He's not a transformer.
Not So he is Dad's older brother. And by all accounts, he's a much better person.
Yeah.
Because he talks about, like, they show flashback to him talking to Steven about, like, how much he loves his wife. I forget her name. Is it like Rhea, something like that?
It was something like that. Yeah.
And he's like, I treat my wife well, which is a novel concept on this ranch.
Gasp.
And so he shows up and they're going to go to this local bar. And there's this song playing when they're going to the bar. And it is a biker bar. Okay?
It is. It was pretty cool. I've never seen anything like this, or that ball with the motorcycles going in it. I thought was pretty cool.
I've never seen the ball, but I've been to many biker bars.
Yeah.
But I've never seen the ball outside.
Yeah.
So the song is, I like my trucks up high and my cars down low. You may not like it, but it sounds like a good time. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, like my trucks up high, my cars down low. Got it. So there's a lot of bikes at this bar, biker night, whatever. At dinner, they talk about Cole being a father. And Cole says, once I found Kacie, I knew I'm knocking this girl up. Like Kacie, the lead in, once I found Kacie, I knew. Casey's whole face lights up.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm knocking this girl up. And then her face deflates.
She did look a little miserable at that table for most part of it.
This is her worst nightmare.
Yeah.
She is involved with an alcoholic. I'm sorry. Cole is, if he's not an alcoholic, he is a problematic drinker.
It seems like he's a binge drinker too, because he's ordering.
Yes.
You don't need to take 6 shots in a row. Take one, let it do its thing. But yeah, it was
I
bad.
have been in her shoes. It is a nightmare. Like she is probably thinking, I don't want to go on this trip, but I have to go on this trip to watch him like a child. Eventually she'll stop caring. So they tell Cole his life is going to be destroyed. I mean, it'll get better. Like they're basically fucking with him and telling him his whole life is going to change.
Which it is.
It is. And Kacie says when Cole is drinking, it's a disaster. You'd think he'd mature with age, but with him, it's the opposite.
But and I don't want to defend him, but in his defense, he is only 24.
He is, but
like he is just his frontal lobe.
So is she, and she's managed to pull this together.
Yeah, and I don't want I feel like I'm a man lover right now.
Wow.
Because, usually my stance is anti-man. But, there is something like these are all just babies pretending to be grown-ups, and they have so much responsibility on them.
Yeah. Jimmy and Christy are really tight dancing.
Mm-hmm.
He's hugging her, telling her he loves her. I'm like, whoa, Uncle Jimmy. Hands where we can see them. Hands where Rita or whoever your wife is can see them.
And we find out that when she was married to Senior, her and Jimmy were very, very close.
Yes, very close. So they leave the bar pretty buzzed up. They decide they're going to go down and play a game by the dock. And Kacie goes, I've seen this game where people write down questions and other people have to answer them. How is this a game?
Yeah, this seems like a recipe for disaster.
This just feels like a Q&A, like a discussion. But okay.
We also get a really important life lesson from Cole. And it's, it ain't drinking and driving if it's on a motorcycle because there's only 2 wheels. I don't think that's a good life lesson.
I know many people in my life who've had terrible accidents on motorcycles drunk. It's why I will not allow Timmy to get a motorcycle. And trust me, Timmy's not the kind of person I allow to do anything.
Yeah.
But I have put my foot down about the motorcycle. I'm like, not happening. I just grew up seeing a lot of motorcycle accidents. And I don't think those 2 things, you have to be super responsible if you're going to ride a motorcycle.
And Cole,
even then, I'm terrified.
And I don't know if this is like this for every state, but here in California, because I know someone who has one, you can get a DUI on a bicycle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
So 2 wheels do count.
So the first question they have Steven read, thank God, because he's the real brain trust here. Would you rather make out with Galena or let her live with you for a week? And he says make out. And the boys are like, ill, dude, she kissed your father. I thought that was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny. Yeah.
How does pregnant sex work? The minute Christy hears this, she's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. Becca, I'm sure you've had sex pregnant.
Yes.
I've had sex pregnant. As far as I know, it works the same way. Do they think the baby somehow blocks a hole somewhere and you have to go in another exit?
Oh,
what's happening here?
100% they believe that the baby can see the penis. Oh, God. Oh, God. They've had no sex ed training.
Okay, from Steven. Where's the prenup, Jesse? I mean, that's like 12% of the farm. With all these car washes, that could be a $50 million payout.
Go, Allie.
Allie doesn't need your fucking car wash money, you assholes.
No.
Get this prenup shit right out of your mouth. Allie deserves any little bag she gets out of this.
Yes.
So now we get, if Cole was running the farm, Steven, would you listen to him? And Steven's like, no, I wouldn't.
But I love how Casey's like, I had to add more words to this because it just said, Cole, run farm.
Oh, God. So we know who wrote it. So the next day, I don't know if you caught this. Steven Jr. sees Kacie naked because he doesn't knock on her bedroom door.
I think that's growing up with brothers.
Oh, maybe.
Because
just
my boys
open that door. Hey, breakfast is ready.
Because my boys just walk in on each other all the time. And it's like,
well,
you don't
my
know?
girls do too.
Yeah.
But would your boys do it to each other if they knew they had a girlfriend over?
But these are just boys, Amy.
Boys are being boys. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right.
You leave these McBee boys alone.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. So Steven and Calah are now talking about her apartment. And he says, he keeps saying, I'm a W-2. I don't make, he is telegraphing to us in every way that there are other ways he makes money.
Yes.
But on his W-2, Becca, he does not make enough money to be able to sign for this apartment. So he has to bring in his mom. Christy, come closer.
I couldn't imagine.
Christy?
Oh, man.
Come closer, Christy. I know that you feel, because they have a trash father, that you have to somehow make up for this. And yes, I can see that extending to your children. It does not have to extend to their on again, off again girlfriends. What are you doing, girl?
Whom you tell us in a confessional, when the production asked, do you think Calah's a gold digger? She doesn't blink an eye. She goes, yes, I do. I think she's a gold digger. She plays a victim and I don't like her.
And I understand she's doing this for Steven. But I guarantee you, if you had a little chit chat with Steven, you would get to the root of he probably doesn't need you to do this either.
No.
I wanted to just jump through my screen when I saw this. And it tells us the kind of person Christy is. I think she's a very sweet person. Yes. I'm really liking her.
I'm really liking Christy. Yes.
But it's like, girl, come on.
But I also think, and I hate to talk bad about her because I liked her for 5 episodes. It also shows you the kind of person Calah is. That you're going to let your on again, off again boyfriend's mom co-sign, which means pay for an apartment for you. Why can't Calah get a job?
You're right. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I turned a little bit on Calah in this episode.
I did.
So Christy comes out. They ask her to co-sign. She says, yeah. I wrote production straight up asked Christy if Calah's a gold digger. And she says, yeah.
Yeah.
Then she says, and this could be her motivation, I'll do anything to get her out of his life. I will pay for the apartment in Dallas. Steven now makes sure that we understand that even though his W-2 is small, you would need a W-2 of many hundreds of thousands of dollars to get this apartment.
Yeah.
Which
seems crazy.
Christy says, I cannot stand women who play the victim, and Calah plays the victim all the time.
Yeah.
Now
Junior also tells us, I've got loans on all these business things.
Jesus. Now they go paintballing. Kacie and Calah chat, and Calah's like, do you think Cole will be a good dad? And Casey's like, we'll see.
God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This poor girl.
Poor girl. So later they go on a boat ride and they go to like a resort type place. Yeah. I think this was a similar place too. Do you remember during COVID that nobody was social distancing in the Ozarks and they were having these parties and they were all jammed into pools like real close together?
And they were super spreaders. Yes, I remember seeing them on the news.
I think this was a similar situation.
Yeah.
Like a resort like this type, I mean.
Yeah.
So they decide they're going to start day drinking. They legitimately make this decision. It's not like it just kind of comes across the bar and we drink. They're like, let's go day drinking.
Yeah.
So they start with shots. Not good.
No.
Jesse says they can live out their redneck dreams at the Lake of the Ozarks.
Jesse became enduring to me in this episode. He said some cute little like Ozarks where the Midwest folks go. Like so cute.
So Christy and Kacie are both not happy that Cole's drinking. Mm-hmm. Christy says, I am really not comfortable with the drinking. Yeah. This is something Steven Sr. introduced them to. And when they're doing it, it reminds me of their father. And she's kind of trying to control Cole. And she's like, you're going to be a father. You're going to be a father. It's not going to work, honey. Cole is just shot after shot after shot after shot.
He's just drinking and dancing over there.
And he's a mess almost immediately.
Yeah. And Calah is not too far behind him. She is slurring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Christy bails again. She's like, I can't watch this train wreck. Steven and Calah strip down to get into the water. And Steven says he never gets to enjoy himself. So he's trying to unwind a little bit. Calah starts twerking in front of all of Steven's brothers.
Yeah.
And Cole yells, yeah, you stick that in my face. I'm eating that all day.
Yeah.
This is really bad.
Gross. And Kacie immediately just starts bawling. Poor girl.
It's disgusting.
It's so gross.
Kacie is like, fuck you. They start fighting. Jesse's like, time to get some Ubers.
Yeah, like wrap it up, go home.
So Brayden now, we get the scene where Brayden is trying to control Cole and he's fighting with him. Yeah. And Cole gets really nasty. We see the true Cole.
That is who this
episode.
Man is.
Yep. He's really nasty. He's slurring. He's falling all over the place. He's lying on the side of a hill, punching it.
He's stomping. His flip-flops are flipping and flopping.
Did I act this way many times in my life?
Yes. I've been here. Yeah.
Yes, I've been here. on my 21st birthday, celebrated in Savannah with my sister when she was living there. I was at one point halfway under a car in a parking lot, just puking and lying in it. So I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. But was I ready to be a parent?
No.
Was I on national television?
No. Could you
No.
imagine? Thank God I was wild in the 90s when there was no proof.
I know. Like Alina. I don't see proof. Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. Who, me?
So Steven and Jesse come upon this and they're dying laughing at Cole fighting on the hill.
Yes.
And meanwhile, Calah's fighting with some random woman, telling her to fuck right off.
Yeah. It's like, girl, get in the car and go home.
Steven Jr.'s like, these two are messy.
Mm-hmm.
And Cole now starts melting down crying. And he's like, I've changed. And he's crying, simultaneously saying, I'm not crying. I'm not a pussy, essentially.
Yeah.
And Steven and Jesse are like, we love you, brother. Like, they're being really good with him.
Yeah. They're like, take deep breaths.
Mm-hmm.
I think at one point, Jesse's rubbing his back as he's saying, I'm not a baby. I'm not crying.
The fact that this man has to make such an effort to say he's not crying. This father really fucked these kids up.
Really. I did appreciate that Junior takes a moment to make fun of Cole and say, Cole's having a midlife crisis because he peaked in high school. I love any chance where we just dig it to Cole and laugh at his high school football peakness.
Yeah, he's like, he was the star quarterback in high school.
Yeah.
Cole is scared to death is basically what's happening here.
Yeah.
And this is not helping.
No.
So Kacie gets home and she starts crying to Christy right away.
Yeah.
And Christy says, this is all their father's fault.
Mm-hmm.
And by all accounts, I think she's right. Because Christy's not out there doing shots with them.
Nope.
But we get flashbacks of Senior. Don't forget his behavior last season. And if you guys did not watch season 1, you need to go back and watch it.
Go back and watch. Just him at the bar is Cole at the bar, except minus the meltdown.
And he encourages, don't forget, the cheating and shit like that.
Yes. And, Christy said, I see a lot of my relationship with Senior in Junior and Calah. No, I beg to differ. I think it's Kacie and Cole.
Yeah, me
Kacie
too.
is going to be Christy. And she's going to be the one at home with the kids, not drinking, not having a good time, not doing anything because she has to babysit her husband.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Cole gets home. He finds Kacie. She tells him, you were being inappropriate. And he's like, when I'm being perfect, you accuse me of shit. It drives me. She's like, you were being perfect?
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, Jesus.
So he kind of like halfway apologizes to her.
Yeah.
And then they all decide to go down by the dock, but it's only the boys and Calah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just want everyone to know, this is Cole, I'm a good person and I'm thrilled to be 24 and having a baby. See my smile? I'm thrilled.
With the gun to his head. Yeah. This is the best time of my life. Oh, but then Calah has to she did have a bad attitude. I feel like she brought her drunk bad attitude to this conversation.
She did, because I never thought I would be in the position of defending Cole, but here we go.
Yes, she made me like Cole.
Cole starts lecturing that God put you through hard times if you've had it too easy growing up. So he's acknowledging,
yes,
we've had it easy growing up. Okay. Yeah. Calah points at Steven and says, poor Steven over there just catching strays in the corner.
Yeah, he's just standing there.
And she's like, he is 30 years old. And if he doesn't do his own laundry, and if I don't do it, he calls his mommy and she comes and does it for him. And I was like, okay, that is a problem.
Yeah. I think, unfortunately, that's something about, and I'm a mother of sons and I'm going to say it. Yes. You do baby your son somewhat. And I try not to, but I do. I'm ashamed.
Well, I think as a culture, we baby men, period. Yeah. We baby our husbands, we baby our fathers, we baby our sons.
I mean, we are calling these three, there are 4 of them, but there's 3 main guys, the McBees boys, and they're not boys. They're men.
No, they're men.
They're married. They're having children.
My
they're
father
men.
had 2 children and 3 jobs when he was Cole's age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So, she's like, you guys have all had it very easy in life. And Steven Jr. tells us there are 3 phases of Calah. Drunk Calah. Phase 1 is fun. That's the twerking in the bathing suit, getting in the pool, fun.
Yes.
Phase 2 is simmering rage.
Yes.
And phase 3 is loss of motor control.
Yes.
Okay.
And that he repeatedly...
And he's carrying her out of the bar.
Yeah. Could you imagine... And he made it seem like
Could
that's
I imagine
regular...
being carried out of the bar by Steven Jr.? Just give me a minute here.
I mean, that sounds like a really good time,
Just
actually.
let me have a second.
Do we need to end this podcast because you need so many seconds? But I couldn't imagine being in my 30s and constantly blacking out at the bar. And he made it seem like it was pretty regular.
Yeah.
Where I have lost all thoughts, all respect for myself and others, and being carried out. Like,
yeah.
Calah.
Yeah. It's not good. So Cole and Calah are fighting now about how hard they've had it in life. And Cole is saying, Steven is a very hard worker, and so are you. He's saying to Calah. He says, Calah, I know you've had it harder than us, and you've still done great things. He is being complimentary.
Yeah.
This is where I'm saying, like, I sided with Cole here that he is not instigating anything.
No.
He's trying not to agitate her. He's saying she's a good worker, even though we know that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
So he is being very generous in his God will protect us kind of rant that he's doing.
And it's either Braden or Jesse. I'm not sure who says it, but they say, people think just because you grew up with money, you had it easy, but you don't. And that is true.
No,
like,
it is true.
Everyone has problems. You know, everyone goes through things. Everyone has emotional trauma from their parents. And these 4 especially.
If you ask me, would I rather have the McBee money or my father? I would pick my father any day of the week. Like, money is not everything.
No.
Do you know what I mean? They had this nightmare of a father who pretty much destroyed their mother and is now ruining their lives by, committing federal crimes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have a pretty shitty dad, so I would take the McBee money.
But would you take your grandmother? Or, you know what I mean?
No.
Like, it's, we all have that one person that we would absolutely choose over money. And
it is true. Money does make things easier. I'm not going to lie. But you still have problems. You still have to close your door at the end of the day. You still live in your own brain.
Sure. Yep.
But I think Calah, and I would love to know a little bit more about her backstory.
Yeah.
But all she sees is, you've had money. You've had it easy. I don't have money. I have it hard.
Well, and I think part of the frustration too is, it's okay to, and I used to talk about this with my students a lot. It's okay to have privilege.
Yeah.
It's what you do with that privilege.
100%.
Do you acknowledge it? Do you acknowledge that other people don't have it? What do you do with it? Right? It's like, it's when you don't acknowledge it, that's the problem. And I think for Calah, she probably feels like a lot of the McBees don't acknowledge this.
But Cole is acknowledging it right now.
In this moment, he's acknowledging it. Yes. Yes. I agree. That's why, like, I was kind of like, Calah, now's not the moment to do this. So Calah says, I didn't get a free house and a condo out of it. And Cole kind of says, yes, you did. My mom is paying for all of your shit. And then it turns.
Yeah.
Calah is not accepting him speaking positively about her. So Cole turns.
Yeah.
And he's like, you should be loving this guy and not being sent back to Dallas where you fucking belong. It gets nasty.
It does. He calls her a fucking loser. Like that. But that's also, he is drunk and he does have that rage. So you start to see it come out that he went from real sensitive and sweet to full of rage real fast.
Okay. So now Calah turns on Steven.
Yeah.
You'll never appreciate what a woman does because you've had someone do it your whole life. And Calah tells the camera, I'm continuously put in these positions where I did nothing wrong. Girl, you did not do nothing wrong this time.
No.
That grammatically was way incorrect, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, she didn't need to go low.
She went low. And Steven Jr. tells her, I'm not sticking up for you this time.
Yeah. And he is just standing there the whole time like, please stop. You can say he's like, please stop, guys. Please stop. Please stop. Let's just go inside.
This has to be over with.
Yeah.
So Cole goes in the house. He's slamming doors. He's screaming. Christy comes out. Cole tattles on Calah immediately.
Yeah.
Christy's trying to make peace. Steven and Calah continue to fight, and then Calah follows Cole into the house. Christy keeps saying, now's not the time, guys. Now's not the time. Everybody needs to go to bed. Now, the funniest scene was Calah sits in a chair.
Oh,
Steven Jr. takes that chair and just pushes the entire chair across the room to get her out of there.
And she just sits there like it's a normal occurrence.
For a minute, I was like, are you going to scratch those hardwood floors? But it did not look like he was scratching them.
No.
So, yeah.
We also find out through Cole's drunken rage in the house that Calah is on the mom's payroll. And what is she doing for the business?
Yeah, and I saw, did I see an interview about this or something where Christy, she either left a comment somewhere, it was on social media, where Christy says she kept giving Calah jobs and Calah wasn't showing up.
Not surprised.
So there we go. Yeah. My big takeaway from this scene is they ordered Domino's. Is this how the rest of the country lives? I'm so blessed to be around good pizza. I could never do this to myself.
I have not spent a lot of time in the Midwest, but I feel from at least talking to people, it is a lot of chain restaurants.
Yeah.
And San Francisco used to have like you couldn't have chain restaurants in the city. And I grew up in a neighborhood that you had to like be living in the neighborhood to own a business there.
Oh.
So there's a lot of chain restaurants I've never eaten at. I don't even know where there's a Domino's in my area.
Timmy would burn my house down if I brought a Domino's pizza into it.
Yeah.
Let me just say.
Now I feel like I'm on a mission this week to find Domino's and try it. Is it good?
I mean, it's good if there's no alternative. There's no bad pizza.
Yeah.
It's like, saying, is there bad cake? There's no bad cake. There's no bad pizza. I'll eat anything. But, okay.
But you have a lot of money. You're going to Domino's?
No. Yeah. Some Uncle Jimmy can't grill up a pizza.
He can't fly and go get one?
Yes. So Calah is yelling, the truth is going to come out, Steven. The truth is going to come out. And she now tells the camera she knows about Steven Sr. and the FBI investigation. This is shitty for her to do.
Yes.
This is where I kind of turned on her. Because Steven told her that in confidence.
Yeah. And she yells at him in the kitchen, you have no morals or no values. Like, I would beg to differ. He does, his dad is Steven Sr., but he does seem to have some good values and morals. He does seem like a decent, nice guy.
He really does. And if he turns out to be a monster, I will take it all back. But he seems like a decent human being. And if your girlfriend is telling you this, do not be with that person.
No, I was firm on this episode. They need to end it. They need to break up. And I think in real time, they are done with each other.
Yeah, it
needs to stay done. Do not go back. Pay that rent for the apartment for the year and wash your hands of her.
He's begging her to stop talking. Then he does. And I realize he does this clipped talking when he's yelling, like when he said, you are the most pessimistic person about my family to have ever spoken. And he does that when he's yelling at her here. He's like, your immaturity at 32 years old is insane. You want to make things as bad as possible between you and my family. Let's just go downstairs. Christy yells at them and he says to Steven, why would you drink with her like this? This is not love. You two cannot be together. And we see Calah getting her shit and leaving.
And she yells, the truth is going to come out as she like puts on. And I love how Kacie's like, oh man, she's got that cowgirl hat on. She's for reals.
Who said that? Kacie?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah.
So she tells the camera, I have so much tea on this family. And if I wanted to, I could bury them.
Yeah.
There is shit they do not want coming out. And I think it is coming out. Okay, girl.
It's
Next
like,
time on, Cole takes Kacie on a
Ooh.
trip and the whole farm falls apart. And then we see Galena and Christy meeting up.
Yeah. And that's where we see a producer ask Christy, how long was the affair going on? And she says, Galena was sleeping with him for years and years and years.
I think you're right. I think it happened when they were living apart.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Galena had to know he was married.
So, one thing in the interview, Galena said that when she moved to the area, she did not know of the McBees or the history of them in the town or who they were, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Because she was new and naive and
yeah.
But
it takes a couple of years and you kind of figure things out.
You're going to car washes owned by a family who owns most of the land in the community. I think you kind of know who they are.
And not only that, like, you're telling me she was sleeping with him for years and none of her kids said, by the way, he's married to our mother?
Yeah. But I think that she was like on the down low. Like, I think the boys were probably at home with mom.
Mm-hmm.
Junior was at college because he's the only one who's, I believe, has gone to college.
I think so. Did Jesse?
I don't think so, but I haven't done a Google search.
Did Jesse McBee go to college? We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. So
I think she was a secret girlfriend for my own personal belief. I think that she was a secret girlfriend for years and she knew. And she knew, you know.
Yeah. I think she knew too. I don't think it started that way, but I think she found out and she kept it going. And by that time, maybe she was in love with him and justifying it to herself with that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Christy so far has really earned my respect.
She's the only voice of reason. She's the only one, you know, besides Kacie, and Kacie can't drink, who's not drinking, running amok, acting like a fool.
She's sitting home with Uncle Jimmy watching Law and Order SVU.
Yeah. She's like, I got to go back and do some work. She's the only one working.
She's like, I got to go back and solve some murders from my couch.
Yeah. Excuse me. So she's the only honest narrator in this whole episode.
So this was episode 5. We have 5 more.
Yeah.
So that was an exciting first half.
Yeah. And I think these last 5 is when the FBI stuff starts like moving, because we see the FDA inspectors at the meat plant or something.
Yes. And he hinted on Watch What Happens that Steve Sr. is going to make an appearance.
Yeah. Ooh. And I think we're probably going to end, in my best guess, we're going to see the wedding. And I think one of the final episodes is going to be like the arrest to keep us on the edge of our seats for next season.
They're definitely getting a season 3, right?
Oh, in my heart of hearts.
What have the ratings been like? Do we know?
No.
Ratings.
Like I said last episode, in my world, everyone is talking about it. At work, we're talking about it. He's on Watch What Happens Live. And Andy just doesn't let anybody come on that show.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, this is USA Network. USA Network, it didn't do great. But I mean, we want season 2. I need to know. Yeah. And I don't have it. We need to know.
And I think it's on a much better channel. I think Bravo is a good place for it. And then it streams on Peacock the next day, which I think it probably gets more streams than anything. And do they count streaming episodes in ratings?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, my friend, we said it all.
We have said it all.
And you guys don't know this, but I was sniffling and snorkeling throughout this whole episode. And at one point, my eye was twitching and I had to stop.
Yes. We made it. We're done. We're on the other side.
We're on the other side. All right, guys, if you haven't already, consider supporting the show by joining our Patreon, where we're doing Welcome to Plathville, Sister Wives Rewatch, Big Love Rewatch.
Yes, I'm very excited for that.
And you get real talk. And last week you had my daughter, who everybody's saying sounds just like my sister. And I think they're right. So we'll see that. And if you can't support the show that way, consider leaving us a 5-star review.
That's the best way. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you, Becca. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com or join our Facebook group Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.